Hello everyone, welcome back. Thanks for coming back to the channel. I really appreciate it. Today we're going to make homemade butter. Creamier, tastier. You know exactly what's in it, no preservatives. It'll last about 2.5 to 3 weeks in the fridge, but I don't think butter really lasts that long in the fridge, if you know what I mean. Anyways, we're going to start off with our stand mixer. We got our whisk attachment on. We're going to add 1 quart of heavy whipping cream. You want around if you can get 40% fat, that's great. All I could find was about 39. It still works fine. We'll pour that into our bowl, put our KitchenMaid on, and we're going to start on level 1 and work our way up to speed number 4. While that's whisking, if I could remind you to please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you can. I appreciate it. So we're going to let this go for about 4.5 minutes. And the first step is we're going to make whipped cream. So right about here, we'll stop it. And this would be, if you needed whipped cream for a pie or any dessert, there you have it. But we're going to continue on because we want butter. So we're going to go for another 3 to 5 minutes. Once in a while, you may have to stop the mixer and get a little spatula out and push the sides down, as you'll see here in a second. There you go. Just push those down, get everybody into the pool, nice and nice. But we still got a little ways to go, so we'll turn the mixer back on. And now you're going to start to see a separation right there. Now you're very close. You're going to start seeing a lot of liquid separating from the butter, the solids. It'll start to slosh a little bit. You slow her down. There we are. We have got butter right now. So just turn the mixer completely off before you get that buttermilk everywhere, like I did. There it is, homemade butter. Now, you want either some cheesecloth, or if you have a mesh strainer, get that ready. And you also want to have a nice bowl of ice cold water on standby. So we're going to take all the butter out of the whisk here. And then we're going to squeeze out all the buttermilk out of the solid. So make that into a nice ball of butter and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Get all that buttermilk out of the butter. That's very important because if you don't get all the buttermilk out of the butter, it'll turn sour pretty quick, like within a few days. Now we're going to put this into a piece of cheesecloth because we have to squeeze out even more of that buttermilk. And then we're going to have to rinse the butter. That's why we have the bowl of ice cold water. So dip it in, squeeze out. Dip it in, squeeze out. You're going to do that about 4 or 5 times to make sure the butter is nice and clean and all that buttermilk is out. There we go. And once we have it all done, we'll take our butter out of the cheesecloth. I put mine into a small Pyrex bowl, put the lid on it, and keep it in the fridge that way. You can mold it into any shape you like, whether it's a holiday or special occasion. You can mold it for that, put it in the fridge, and it'll harden that way. Some people like to just keep it in the ball and put it in the fridge that way. So once we got all that nice and rinsed and squeezed out, now we are ready to go. There we go. Take it right out. Anyways, make this butter. Only takes you about 10-15 minutes. And you're going to have real fresh homemade butter that you know what's in it. And it's cheaper than buying at the store these days. Alright, I hope you enjoy the video. Come back often and hit that bell to stay up to date on our newest videos. Thank you very much.